Here's the second baseman.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Swings here and blasts one left field.
Get up.
And out of here. An absolute smash to left. That's career homer number 149. It's 7-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for two. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Safe at third as he swims around the tag.
Well, that's just a terrific bit of base running, Boog. He had the presence of mind to know where the ball was and where the tag was coming from, and he just wiggled around it and got in safely. Great job.
Luis Ariz stands in. And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The other way. And that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-4. 2 on, 2 outs. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. So up next, Luis Ariz. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Looking to complete the cycle with a double.
Nice
Ripped into left center, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner on the move. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
The 0-1. This one smoked out to left. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Now it's the second baseman. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter now, Luis Arias. Swing and a ball popped up. Durant on his way over. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. One down. So now here's the Mets DH, Jose Azocar. To the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. 1 run across. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow. So first and second with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Luis Arias now at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Flares it into the outfield. Oh, he gloves it to second with the throw. No chance to get. Number 13 really stood out in this win. Hit for the cycle, and that is a
grab a partner, join their hands, I don't do it for the game.
now the number 2 hitter.
The second baseman, number 13.
Bradford, a 6'4 lefty, 28 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick. That one ripped left field, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. His 150th career homer, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke.
And that one handled. The throw to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Nothing to it.
The bat, number 13.
Line drive. Tavares pulls that one down. 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
On the ground. And that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's the second baseman. Golden opportunity right here. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. 1 runs in. Throw cut off down to the plate. And he's out. Cut down. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well.
Yeah. I'm saying I just chill it.
One down. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman.
And every at bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Runs here on a base. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Peterson getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
He's trying for third. Fires across the diamond. First out in the top of the 8th. Runner at third with 1 gone. And now here is Jose Azocar. Rip towards third. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Number 13 played brilliantly despite the loss. 2 hits, including that long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the second baseman, number 13. Littell with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That one ripped. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another one in his incredible season. And we're all square. It's 1-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Towards first. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. And that's 2.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Rodriguez at third. Chaparro at second with one away. On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Number 13 really stood out in this win.
No question, he was a big.
Beat up the block and the gun up, I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal, I just signed it. Just like Vegas in the sun.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Feed to second, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Irvin back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's.
Irvin picks over, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Line drive. Nunez throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Pickoff move to second. Dives back out. 1 out, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Young should have this one. Makes the grab, 2 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Now
back in Washington, D.C. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 13. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Ball game. Number 13 with a valiant job in defeat. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
All's my life I has to fight.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Two outs. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Now it's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 13.
Out to short, Abrams. Slings it across, and there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That one ripped. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe it.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe. He beats the tag. It's 4-2. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though. Runner takes off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Robert Hassel III now at the plate. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force. That ends the inning. Here's the second baseman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. He'll take a trot around the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 6-4. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tying some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy.
Runner takes off for 3rd. This one in the dirt, and he steals 3rd without a throw. Righty delivers. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out on the play. So a runner at 3rd, 2 men out. Tomas Nido will hit next. To the right side, Nunez whips it to first. That ends the inning. And so 2 down. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. To the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first, and we're headed to the 11th. So a run.
This guy right here, you nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That's ripped into the outfield. And gone. Another homer. His 90th home run of the season. And they take the lead. It's 9-7. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Vientos over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 2 outs. Runner on first. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. The Nationals down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one. Number 13 had a great showing in the win.